everyone, it's Cheyenne. Welcome back to the Right Place. Today I'm going to be decorating in my daily duo, so if you'd like to see that, stay tuned. Alright, so I am going to be using a kit that I have two versions of. So the closest version to this is kit 55. This is actually kit 66. So there was so many patterns to that kit that I was like, I can easily make two kits out of this, and each one is a little bit different. So this is the, okay, getting ahead of myself. This is the dashboard. I don't have these listed yet. I'm still kind of in the process of fine-tuning them, but a version of this will be available very soon. I actually have to order new mailers because the mailers I have right now won't fit this, so that's part of why I haven't listed them. And then here is the day headers, the boxes. This is where the day and dates were. The extra box there, the washi strips, and the big boxes, calendar boxes, and checklists, etc., etc. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm not really sure where I'll be using that this week thing. I think I always use this last page for the previous week, so I know it's kind of like off kilter, like you would think that you would use this thing for the previous week, but I'm actually the other way around. I don't know, it works for me, so that's what's important, right? I just ripped that. That's cool. I was being a little bit aggressive. I just heard somebody pull in. I think it's the UPS guy. Maybe not. Oh no. Okay. There's like cement trucks that go by like constantly. I just got done cleaning my chicken coop actually, so I think that's why I'm like so aggressive with things. Probably not the best time to plan because, you know, just being aggressive. I was being aggressive with my shovel. Just all the things. Actually, I think I'm going to start from this end here. Kind of get it where I want to. Perfect. Oh, that's like the first ever for Cheyenne, right? That's actually pretty darn good. So with these dashboards comes this different scripts and things like that. So if you want to categorize things, like obviously this is going to be habits. I don't have any birthdays for this week. Let's see here. What else do I want to use? Maybe goals. Let's use goals for this week. We'll put goals here. And then we'll put like projects for this week. And like a brain dump or important. Well, let's just do a brain dump. As far as adventures, we don't have any adventures this week because, yeah. I was just thinking of what I was going to, I was going to put the gratitude here. Yeah, we don't have any adventures this week. We actually, a few days ago, like yesterday or the day before, we went to the zoo, so that was fun. And then included on these are like these little flags too, so if you want those. But yeah, we went to the zoo. It was a lot of fun. We fed the giraffes and did all of the fun family things. If you follow me on Instagram, I posted a few photos over there in my stories. So if you're watching this and you're not following me, you probably didn't see them. But it was just kind of like an impromptu thing that we decided the day before, like, hey, we want to do one last thing with the kids before school starts, and before my husband gets really busy with guiding hunts. So we just went ahead and went to the zoo, and it was a lot of fun. I think I'm going to use this kind of letter. So we go back to school this week too. So Monday, which is Labor Day, the kids will be gone. I'm looking for my to-dos. Sorry, guys. The kids will be gone for the day, but then we start school on Tuesday. So I'm not very excited. I'm just going to be honest. I have a lot to do and no time to do it. So I'm a bit overwhelmed, but what's new, you know? And sorry about the lighting. If like you see a lot of shadows, my lamp is dead. So, and I can't find my charger. All right. I think that's going to be it for this. Well, I mean, I could put my boxes down and just write in them, or I'm trying to get back in the habit of getting breakfast up and early, but it is a struggle, you guys, especially with like going to the zoo. We were so off that next day, which was just not good, but that's my breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So Tuesday, oh my goodness, we start school. How many meltdowns will we have in the day? Hopefully not a lot. I'm doing a different approach this year. We're still going through the IBOTTA program. However, it's going to be a little bit different because I'm just trying to find my white out. All I have is this. Yeah, it's going to be a little different. I'm going to kind of keep everybody on one subject at a time, and then that way, like when that subject is done, I can just quick grade everything and hand it back to them if I need to. We'll see how this works out. I'm a little nervous. Grading, I'm always really bad at, to be honest. I'm really bad at it, so we shall see how it works out. I think I want to use, I just really like this little black and white jumbled word or letters. I think it's really cute. So I'm going to try to be better about grading, and I figured if we all are on the same subject at once, then we can, you know, maybe we can just be a little bit more organized. Well, that's really crooked. I feel like these box sizes have changed. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Imagine the first few days is going to be a lot of moments, but I kind of wanted to do like a soft start, you know, and just kind of like do half days for the first week or whatever, but it just didn't work out that way. Whoops, I wanted to use one of these boxes. Just didn't seem to work out that way, which is okay. I think it'll be all right. I know I'm missing something here. I think I'm going to put grade homework there, but I just left it blank for now. So yesterday I went out to my chicken coop in the evening, and one of my chickens, she was shoved up by the door, like by the entry to the pen door, and everybody was picking on her, and I was like, what in the heck is going on? Because she's one of like the friendliest chickens there is, and she's just super sweet. She's like the golden retriever of the chicken world, and I can't remember the name of her breed, but I mean, they are so, so sweet, and she adores all of us when we come and see. She comes right up to us, and she's one of 3. They're my golden girls. They're all golden, so I call them my golden girls. But anyway, so she was like up by the door, just getting picked on, and I was like, what in the heck is going on? So I opened the door, and she limped out to me because she just wanted to get away from everybody. It was so sad. And she limped out to me, and I was like, oh my goodness, like they were all fine like an hour ago, you know? So I think she did something to her foot. I'm watching it really closely because, you know, bumblefoot is a very common thing in chickens because, you know, they get that for a number of reasons. Our coop is very clean, but if they get a splinter or anything kind of lodged in their foot, they'll contract bumblefoot. It's just a bacterial infection. So I was like, you know, I'm watching it really closely. I cleaned it off. I put some honey on it because honey is obviously, like some raw honey, is just got a lot of antibacterial properties, and it's really good for the chicken's feet. So I did that, and I put her in a different pen by herself, so we hang out a lot. So I have to go out actually after filming this video and soak her foot in some Epsom salts and try to see what's going on. I really hope it's not bumblefoot because it's just kind of gross when you have to deal with that. Like, it's like a giant pimple, and you have to get the kernel out, and it's kind of invasive and uncomfortable for her and uncomfortable for me, and I don't know. It's a good thing my husband is a taxidermist because he can deal with stuff like that. I just can't deal with stuff like that anymore. Especially on a pet. Like, my chickens are pets. They're not, like, you know, they bring something to the table, obviously, but they're my pets, and I love them. So if you are coming to my channel, you are going to hear about my chickens. That's just all there is to it. I'm sorry. If you don't like chickens or don't care about homesteading or farm stuff, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. That's our life. And planning is a big part of that. So you get the best of both worlds. Oh, you know what? I can use my first school script of the year. I was actually going to look in my Happy Planner books to see if I could find like a sticker that's like first day of school, or, you know, something like that. So other than that, that's like been the only exciting things going on. We went to the zoo, and our chicken's not feeling very good. And my son, my oldest son, he went out to feed the chicks and kind of make sure they had water and all that stuff. Well, he left the top off of the cage, and they got out, of course, but they are my top hat chickens, and they were all perched up on some lumber that we have stacked in there. And with their hat, like their little head, it was the most hilarious thing. It just, like, they're all just sitting there, and it was so funny. Like, I don't know. You have to like Google top hat chickens because they're the most amusing thing you've ever seen. Alright, there's Friday. This one is all set. Oops, I don't have my garbage over here anymore. Just gonna kind of go with what I have. I still don't have my homeschool area set up though, so that's a little disheartening and kind of stressful. And I took the 2 middle kids to the orthodontist last week, which, oh my goodness, like, I feel like that's the biggest time consuming thing ever. Just to get them evaluated, because like my oldest son, he said if he would have been there sooner, he would have like been he would have been able to save a couple teeth that they have to pull now because his, you know, overbite or whatever, like they have to pull a couple good teeth. And I'm like, I don't want to pull teeth. I just don't. I just feel weird about pulling good teeth. So they're going to try to just move them organically. It's going to add like another year on to the braces process. But honestly, I don't know. If you guys have been around for a while, you know my story about braces, and you know how much I hate the whole institution of it. But I don't know. We're gonna see how this goes. So, all right, Sunday. But anyways, so my 2 younger ones went, and my youngest, my next to youngest, he actually has an extra tooth that came in. So they do have to pull that because it is a baby tooth. It's just an extra baby tooth that he had. So they do have to pull that one, which I told my husband, like, you're going to have to take him to that appointment because I'll probably pass out. I will probably pass out because I am a big baby when it comes to watching my babies get any kind of thing like that. So I said, you're going to have to take them to that appointment because I won't be able to do it. That is so bizarre. It was like just an extra tooth hanging out there. And he actually showed me, he's like, I want to make sure that you know which tooth it is, because sometimes, you know, they get in the chair and they'll pull the wrong tooth. And I guess that has happened to him where he's referred them to a place to pull a tooth and they pulled the wrong tooth. So we want to alleviate that. So he did show me like which tooth it was, and you know, so that everybody's on the same page, kind of a thing, which I thought was a really good, I sing a lot today. I'm sorry, you guys. I thought it was a really good thing that he was that thorough with that, because, you know, you don't want to pull the wrong tooth. It's already uncomfortable enough for the kids as it is. So okay, we're gonna do lunch. I'm working on my problem, you guys. It might not seem like it, but I'm trying. That's crooked. And I'm like running out of dinner ideas. So if you guys have any kind of dinner ideas for me, leave those down below. We don't eat pork, so anything that's not pork or can be interchanged with chicken would be great. I almost said it. Okay, this is the first day of school right here. So I can use my school sticker. I still want to find something like, you know, nicer, like maybe up over here to mark it. I think if we can get started with school by 8:30, that's a good day, you know? That's a good day. We're going to take it easy on this first day of school. Okay. Perfect. So it's breakfast, lunch, dinner. My to-dos, I usually put the weather here, or, you know, kind of just whatever. I put a various amount of things there. I I don't decorate my Saturday because if you've been here for a while, you know that is the Sabbath and we don't plan on the Sabbath. So I have my nice weekly overview, my brain dump, my goals, my projects, habits, gratitude. This I use as a meal plan. And yeah, that's gonna do it for me, you guys. I think I have everything I need for the week. It's perfect. So thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed my story about my chickens and the zoo and everything else that's been going on. I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.